Have you ever thought about taking your business global? I mean, Europe is one of the biggest markets in the world, but for a lot of people, it just feels impossible, like this huge maze of rules and shipping nightmares. But what if there was a simple bridge to get you there? Well, today we're going to look at a platform that's designed to be exactly that. Let's start with a number. 748 million. That's not just some random statistic. That is the population of Europe. That's a massive, diverse group of potential customers. A huge, totally untapped opportunity just waiting for your business. So, the big question is, great, but how do I reach them? Well, that's what we're here to figure out. Let's explore the pathway that could connect your amazing products with millions of these new customers. And that bridge, that pathway to this giant market we're talking about, it's a platform called Fyaril. The best way to think of it is like your personal, dedicated partner for expanding into Europe. You know, this digital highway metaphor is just perfect. What does a highway do? It clears away all the obstacles and gives you a straight shot from point A to point B. And that's exactly what Fyaril is trying to do. Create a smooth, direct route from your workshop right into the hands of customers all across Europe. So what is Fyaril really? It's an all-in-one platform. And get this, it handles the tough stuff: marketing, sales, all the import and export paperwork, logistics, and compliance. You know, all the things that usually give you a headache when you think about selling internationally. Fyaril just takes care of it, so you can do what you do best: focus on making great products. And this is where it gets really, really good. You don't need a European bank account. You don't need to mess with getting a European VAT number. If you're based in India, for example, your GST or PAN is all it takes to get started. And they even handle international shipping and returns. That right there is one of the biggest hurdles for anyone trying to sell overseas. Okay, so once you're on the platform, you've got a pretty fundamental choice to make. And it all boils down to one simple question: who do you want to sell to? Fyaril gives you two very different paths for this: selling straight to customers or selling to other businesses. Let's break down these options. On one side, you've got B2C. That's business to consumer. This is what you probably think of first: selling your products one by one, directly to shoppers. On the other side is B2B, business to business. This path is all about volume, selling in bulk to other companies, like local shops or even huge importers. So, who can go the B2C route? Well, the great news is that it's super accessible. It doesn't matter if you're a big retail brand, a single artisan making cool stuff, a reseller, or a distributor. The B2C model is pretty much open for business for all of you. Now, the B2B path is a little more specific. This is really built for sellers who can handle large-scale orders. Think manufacturers who have their own production facilities, or big distributors who are set up to move a lot of product. And just to make sure everything is top-notch, Fyaril actually verifies these facilities to ensure they can deliver. Okay, so you get the two basic paths, but how do they actually work differently day to day? Let's put them head-to-head and see. This section should really help you figure out which path is the right fit for your business. First up, let's talk about how your brand looks on the platform. With B2C, it's all about you. You get your own branded little micro store, like Fyaril.com/your brand name, and your logo is on everything. With B2B, the focus shifts. It's less about your brand and more about the product specs. And on the free plan, your listings might even show up anonymously. The way you make a sale is totally different too. B2C is that classic direct online shopping we all know. A customer sees a price, they click buy, and you ship it. Simple. B2B is more of a conversation. A business will send you something called an RFQ, a request for quotation, so they can negotiate custom pricing for a big order. They might even ask for samples first. And the support you get is different. For B2C sellers, Fyaril is out there running social media campaigns and promotions to drive shoppers to your store. But for B2B, and this is a huge deal, Fyaril has its own sales team on the ground in Europe, actively finding and nurturing leads for you. That is an absolute game changer. Now, no matter which path you pick, there's this one secret weapon on the platform that's designed to help you succeed. And it all comes down to a single word: trust. Let's talk about vendor badges. So why is a little badge so important? Well, it's way more than just a picture. It's a stamp of approval. It instantly tells European buyers that you're legit. It helps you show up higher in search results, and it lets you tell your brand's story at a glance. like if you're a sustainable brand or women-led. That kind of trust can absolutely help you justify a higher price.
So how do you get these things? It's actually a super clear, simple process. It's all part of what they call KYC, or Know Your Customer. You fill out your profile, upload the documents they need, the Fyaril team gives it a quick check, and boom, the badges get added to your store automatically.
So everyone on the platform has to get the basic verified badge. That's a must. But the real power is in the optional ones. Getting a badge like Top Brand or Green Vendor is what will make you stand out from the competition and really attract the buyers you're looking for.
All right, we have covered the opportunity, the platform, and the tools you can use. So now, let's bring it all home and look at the clear, actionable steps you can take to start selling to the world, like today. And here it is, your whole journey laid out in just 4 simple steps. 1. Register. 2. Do that quick KYC thing to get verified. 3. Upload your product catalog. And 4. Start getting orders from Europe. It really is that direct. So, as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with this one question. Forget all the technical details for a second and just imagine the possibilities. What is the very first product you would want to share with millions of new customers all across the globe?